Every time I think Attack on Titan couldn't possibly get any better, it somehow does. I don't really know how. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Attack on Titan, Season 4, Part 2. And Momo will not be talking because he is a cat, so he's just my mascot. Um, okay, Momo, you're blocking my view. So, I thought like coming into this that this would be like the final part of the season, but they're like, surprise, there's a part three, and I definitely get it. You don't really want to rush a story like this, but I don't know. I just feel like calling it the final season, but then like it keep going on for 3 years is a little bit misleading, and I get why, because the final season takes place after the 3 year time jump. So I completely understand why you're calling it that, but I don't know. Take as much time as you need, honestly, because the animation is so good, you can't rush it. Just the details on everybody are just really well designed. The voice acting was also really good. I feel like the voice acting all around was great. Mikasa's was good. Aaron's was great. It was really cool seeing Annie back in the pixel, because we really haven't seen her since season one, and she's kind of like caught up on the story because Alman read the manga to her, so that was really nice of him. The music for the series has always been good, and that's no different now. I mean, obviously the opening and the ending songs are good, but like just the incidental music that plays throughout the episode is just really good. And like the one theme song, the na 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 na. Whenever that plays, so it's gonna go crazy, like it did in the finale. The plot twists in this season were very well executed because there's like foreshadowing years in advance, so it doesn't seem like the plot twists come out of nowhere like some shows, and but you still be caught off guard by them. Like when Aaron gets his head cut off by Gabi, you're like, oh my god, is that the end of Aaron? And then you find out that, like, in the afterlife, he's able to, like, orchestrate the events of the entire series. He's been, like, the chess mastermind the entire time, and he knew about it since at least, like, season 3, because he could see the past. But I didn't know that he could interact with the past. Like, I hadn't, it was established in season 3 that he could interact with, like he could see the past, or the people who used to be the Attack Titan, and now it's revealed that he could actually interact with them and change the future. So it's kind of like Twin Peaks: The Return, how Cooper goes back and saves Laura, but then creates this paradox. It's kind of like that. Except Aaron didn't really directly change the future because it was always that way. He just planned it out as it went on, which was insane. I think the best episode of the season was easily Two Brothers, just because of just the whole way it was revealed was brilliant. And I really like the voice actor who voiced Zeke was really good. Another episode I liked a lot was the bottle episode, which is weird saying like a bottle episode since it's a cartoon, because it's like, bottle episodes are usually for live action shows to save money. It's the one where they all sit around like the campfire and ally themselves with each other. I think it was a really good episode because there wasn't really like any huge like deaths or conflicts. Well, I mean, there was conflicts, but it was more between the characters and less like, oh my god, it's a Titan. It's more just everybody having to put aside their differences for the common good. And obviously, that doesn't get resolved like, we have the same enemy. We're friends now. It's not that. It's much more subtle than that. And I really like the way they did that. Like a lot of shows, like I said, I like that. Where it's just like, guess we're friends now. Like I feel like Dragon Ball Z did that with every villain, and it kind of got annoying after a while. But Attack on Titan's much more nuanced than that. Like these characters feel like they could be real people. I mean, obviously, the events in the story can't be real, but the characters react in realistic ways. Wait, Momo. And then like once the rumbling starts, it completely ups the ante for the intensity of the season. It's just really like, oh god, like Aaron's out to kill some bitches, and you have to stop him. I like the like conflicts where Mikasa doesn't know if she could kill Aaron or not because she's in love with him, and Annie's like, could you do it if it comes down to it? And she still doesn't really know. And I feel like, for the best interest of everybody, Mikasa should probably sit this one out, even though she's my favorite character. He looks like a little news reporter. And I like the finale a lot because it kind of like shows the last 3 years from Aaron's perspective. And it was really sad to see like all of them party, have a nice night out partying and drinking, and Aaron knows it's going to be the last time because he could see the future. He knows that like this will be the last time they'd all be happy like that. And like seeing it as a viewer has a sort of tragic element to it because you see like Sasha enjoying herself and everybody's just having a good time, and you all know that like time's fleeting. It's not gonna be like that for long. And then of course seeing his huge skeleton body in the end was a great cliffhanger. I can't wait for part 3. I think they said sometime in 2023. So that's gonna be a good year for me in anime. That Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I thought this was great. It's definitely going on my top 10 list this year. I'd be really surprised if it doesn't for like best TV shows. So let me know down below what you thought of the final season, part 2 of 3. So it's not really the final season, but whatever. Um, did you like it as much as I did? Or are you a little bit more critical of it? Let me know. And until then, peace.